So, hi guys. If you watched the last video, you'll know what this is all about. But I was guided to, wait a minute, you can't really see it. I was guided to come on. It was meant to be quickly in inverted commas, but I can never seem to do that very often. To come on to give a message to honour yesterday's alignment, which was somewhere called the Venus Star Point. It was an opening a love passion portal. Again, it sounds pretty good, doesn't it? And a closing of 8 years of karmic love, basically. So, and again, we are in Venus retrograde and Capricorn, which again I've explained a lot about, is about commitments within love and getting serious about what love actually means to you, and do you love yourself? All this kind of heavy shit. And basically, I'm guided to make this a separate video because it was meant to be a little warning that I was going to be on in a couple of hours, but I ended up making that video about an hour that I'm now doing this one. So I already shuffled at the end of that video. Don't know if I'll have published this, so if that one isn't published, I'll publish it after. But this one's a warning video to say that I'm going to be coming on 9 o'clock. I'm just going to make it that I'll come on 9 o'clock UK time. It might be a little bit later or a little bit before, but I'm going to come on 9 o'clock UK time, which is 2 hours from now. And like I say, I'm just going to publish this one right away. I'm going to try and keep it about 10 minutes, but we'll just see. So this is to honor whatever, that energy that's in the air. Because Rumi is very romantic. If you're not aware of the Rumi cards, I really don't use them very much at all. But it's also to say that I'm going to be coming on at 9 o'clock to do a collective reading, but personal reading. So I've got a lot of energy because it's Aries moon, but I'm also sitting in my Wonder Woman pajamas, as you can see. I've got 3 pairs of Wonder Woman pajamas to be exact, and I've also got my Wonder Woman socks. So I'm feeling the Wonder Woman energy because that is that fiery Aries energy. But yeah, that's why I'm going to have energy to do personal readings. So if you use the donate button where you just press it once, that's set at a $5, so I don't know what that is in dollars, then I'll give you a quick check-in of what your energy is. And if there's for more generous donations, and that can even mean like you do like £1 more or something or whatever more, it's not really about the money, it's about the energy exchange, then I'll do like a spread that I'm guided to do, which might even be that for people that donate the $5, I'll do a general message. And then for people that donate just even a tiny bit more than that, I'll do like, where's your divine feminine, where's your divine masculine? And I'll even use if you want my cards where it's the ones that feels like they're talking to you, which is pretty creepy. That's creepy, but it's cool. Then we can do some of them because I know that some people are really gonna want them. And I'll just see how that goes in public because I don't know how I feel about you. Listen, I've got some racy cards as well I'm using them in personal readings, right? But I'm not using them in public because I would blush, put it that way. I think we all know, if you're aware of cards, you'll know what ones I'm talking about, but they are freaking sexual is what I'm gonna say. Like, it's like, whoa, what is going on in that card? Some people don't even show them because it's like, which I don't get, because it's like, anyway, I don't know. But right, so let's just change the subject and get to this. So that's Sagittarius, that Mars, which is your sex sign, really is the way that I see it in Sagittarius, fire energy. Right, merciful Mother Jamal, O sudden resurrection, O countless blessings, O blazing fire in the jungle of thoughts. Today you arrive with laughter to break out of jail, Rumi. And there we go, I'm bringing a lot of laughter. Sagittarius is also about laughter and humour, and that's a lot of my energy because I'm Sagittarius moon. Right, so yeah, if you didn't get what I was saying, I'm going to put the donate button in the comments or in the description box. So if you want to donate in advance, and I'll put you on a list of the order that people donated if you donate in advance. Or you can just show up when I come on, and I'll have a phone that will tell me when someone's donated. But I'm going to do stuff like that a lot more. I'm actually going to do donation healings as well. So it might even end up being that, but I don't think so tonight. I think it'll just be the message. But again, everything that I do is healing too. So it depends which way you look at it. But we'll start with this, right? So, you blazing angel, capable of so much, you evoke the testing hand of life. Why not when you cannot fail? Yet in your sweet surrender, that's me. Is there not a wait song that's like sweet surrender? I'm sure there is. I'm going to listen to that after. How can the great beloved not respond in kind and offer you solace, comfort, and mercy? For not all success must be hard won. Can you imagine this? The sweet face of the all powerful. It shines upon you as the love emanating from the Holy Mother's eyes, the golden radiance of her body, the gentleness of her touch. This is your birthright now, your divine inheritance, the mercy of the all merciful. Let it soften the hard edges of your life and your being and bring you to the grace that is deserved. This oracle brings you a message. There's a shift taking place now in a matter of great importance to you, from Jalal to Jamal, from justice to mercy. This is your path, your destiny, and your blessing, now opening up before you. It can be a particular matter, however, it likely includes your entire life orientation. Oh, just that. That's not heavy. Not. Again, Capricorn, Venus and Capricorn, serious shit. Venus retrograde in Capricorn, I might add. That's why I go over everything with a fine tooth comb. It's why I take so long to channel, because I've got 6 retrogrades, which not everybody has. It's quite a rare thing to have. So if you've got that, let me know below. I'd love to look at your chart. You shall find that the unraveling of the struggle and pain now happens through tenderness and a gentle approach. You're also being asked to take stock of your own thoughts and attitudes. Having to be tough and play hardball in the past has served its attitudes. It has served its purpose, yet this oracle comes to you with guidance to become softer in your way and your attitude. Wow, that's going on with a lot of people, me included. Can you gently but firmly place to one side the judge within, the one who keeps score and demands retribution? An eye for an eye, the expedient of absolute justice. Can you invite instead the one who gentles the aggressive lord within and allows him to bow before the great lady who loves, is wise, who steadies the workings of the world with the softest of touches? And again, it's interesting because it always comes through when people pick up on my energy, that, well, people can be scared of my energy, and it makes me sad when I hear that, but I do understand it, right? I am very good at helping people with their boundaries. But bear in mind, I'm only fucking brilliant at helping people with their boundaries because I've got a massive heart and I let people trample all over my boundaries up until not very fucking long ago, I might add, with some things. But it's just my nature, so I can't help it that, people can feel that strong energy and, might not even be able to read me very well. But it's kind of like, it's because I've got Scorpio rising conjunct Pluto in the 12th house. It makes me really psychic, but it means that like I can hide a lot, which is a good thing in some ways when people are sending me shitty energy, but it's not so good if, people are trying to, I don't know, like I've even experienced that with clients, like people feeling like they can't email me or something. But again, it all gets a bit woolly, doesn't it? Because I am tight in my boundaries for a reason with that. Like some people have just, not so much these days, but, they can take the piss a bit by like kind of, message me back and forwards and that, and then not really honouring my time and energy and my experience. And it's also not honouring people that do pay for my time, energy, and experience. You know what I mean? So there's that's a whole other different sort of kettle of fish. But what I'm saying is just be aware of that. Spirit are getting me to talk about that with myself to help you. Like, be aware of that, where you might have put your guard up so much, or you might just have placements like mine, which are make it like people can feel a strong energy from you. But again, that strong energy serves me because I protect myself. I'm very fiercely protective, like a wolf, over the young and the old, which is what wolves are about. But people in general, like I want, like I come with unconditional love, but it does mean that people feel that Mars, which is, action, but it's also war and aggression in Scorpio, which is brutal, truth, pain, and the Saturn, which is strict energy in Scorpio. That's a strict energy that I've got within my first house, which is your personality. So again, like people can feel that kind of stern energy. But again, if you know me well, you'll know I'm just all about having a laugh and really pretty chilled, and I'm soft as shite. But again, don't tell other people that, or they'll try to take advantage of me. I'd like to see you fucking try. Right, anyway, so no, not really. Protect me, people. Right, so don't fear that if you suddenly give yourself a break, all your discipline, hardness, toughness, and suffering will go to waste. No, all things provide learning and serve divine purpose, which is what I said earlier, that everything Every decision, every action you've taken in your life, whether you know it or not, or believe it or not, has all led you to where you need to be today. Okay. And the right people in your life understand that. I've listened to enough amazing stories in my own to know that that is the case. But now there is no reason to continue in that way. See, karmic lessons done. It is time to learn another way. You're strong enough now to become gentle. And it's not at all a coincidence. I was blowing my mind that the same thing was said to me recently. If there is a foe or fight in your life, ask the mother of mercy to bless it into resolution. If you have also drawn the hand of Fatima, you're being, well, we haven't, but you're being told that the resolution is already on its way. You're being told now that you can stand your ground and remain in your strength without having to become aggressive or hard. And like I said, I don't mind sharing that was actually a message that I've been getting from my guides as well. But you see, it's because my Chiron was getting hit hard over the weekend, which is that's wounded healer, but it's also what makes me a powerful healer. But it's also about accepting your unique approach to your healing. And that's spot on, because that's what I'm doing right now. Like the way that I describe the divine feminine, divine masculine, the balanced twin flames, it's completely unique to me. It doesn't mean it won't have similarities to other people, but even the way in which I do it, a lot of people will be too confused with the way that I describe it. But if you understand it, you're meant to understand that. People that don't understand it are not meant to. That's the metaphors and riddles and the way that my guides and the light beings talk through me. It's for a reason. The people that don't understand are not meant to understand it. You might need to watch it a few times to understand it, and that's different, but hey, that's just take what resonates. You have more power than you realize, and it is in your being. It's not in your ability to control others or manipulate situations, for such actions are unworthy of being of your magnitude and are necessary for your success. You are also being given the message that your prayers are powerful. And what I always say, that's why on the other video I was asking for the prayers for the people that are currently missing light right now where I live, because there's 4 people that are currently missing. So we're putting our prayers out for those people to be found. Although action in the world is part of your soul purpose and plan, when you pray, you have conviction that your prayers are real and are heard and responded to by the great universal heart. And I even know for a fact that this video, even though I'm trying to make it shorter, will answer somebody's prayers. Something in it will, right? It will answer something that they want to know, and so will the other one, and so will the one that I published earlier. It always does. And it has done for the past nearly 7 years that I've been on my social media. If there's a foe or a fight in your life, ask the Mother of Mercy to bless it into resolution. If you've also drawn, oh, I've just read that bit, but someone must have needed to hear it. Where did I get to? So pray carefully and thoughtfully. Be present and speak as if you were speaking to your dearest, oldest, and most influential, powerful friend. Because of course, that is exactly what you are doing. Pray from the heart and trust in the power of your prayers. There is no limit to what you can pray about. Nothing too unspiritual or unworthy. Nothing. So pray. Oh, I love that. I feel all the healing going into your heart chakra too, if you want it. This oracle brings you a message that the great power of compassion is reaching for you. And what did I say? That is what my strongest guide currently is forcing, and I mean forcing me to be putting these videos out for. I'm here to teach people about compassion and forgiveness. But think about it. It's because I've had to do and still do have to do a lot of that in my life. That it wants to help you, but it's waiting for you to ask. So ask, then you shall receive. Ooh, right. Are you ready for the honoring ritual? With your hand on your heart, say, or just listen to these words. I call upon Jamal, Mother of Mercy, upon Rumi, who loves me unconditionally, and ask for your grace, intervention, and blessing now in all matters of my life. I accept the help of the great universal compassion seeking to bestow itself upon me now. Thank you. If there is a particular issue with which you are struggling, you may also like to speak of that specifically for a few moments in prayer. When you're ready, rest with both hands on your heart for as long as it feels good. You've completed your honouring ritual. So right now, as I just read the next Whispers of Love card, and then I'm going to bring this to a close, you can think about your specific situation, and I'm going to be sending out healing. I won't be holding my hands up, but I mean, I don't need to hold my hands up. Just know that I'm sending you love and compassion and all my prayers to help you with whatever it is that's worrying you. And if you need more help than that, book some time with me. Right, so what do we need from the Whispers of Love? I haven't actually used this deck in, God, it feels like over a year or something. So what have we got that's going to merge with this? So again, if I haven't already said on this video, if you want to get the messages later when I come on, I mean, if I get no donations, I'll just do a collective one. But again, you can either come on and donate live, and I'll have, I might even have somebody to help me with that, or ask one of you guys, or I'll see on my other phone, or you can donate in advance and I'll see, because it'll come up on my PayPal before I come on. But other than that, I'll see you at 9 o'clock, whether you want a personal message or not. The collective one will help you as well. But there you go. See, that's my giving soul that is like, you don't need to do the donation. You'll get help from the collective. Do you know what I mean? But again, you'll know. I mean, it depends how much I speak to your soul. If I speak to your soul collectively and you've got the energy there to donate, you might want a wee personal message. I'll leave that up to you. I'll do it. Don't know about every Sunday, but I might. Maybe Sunday's the day, you know. Maybe Sunday's the day I do it. You know what? I'm not going to say Sunday. It's probably just because it's Aries moon. So I'd definitely say every Aries moon. I'd go for every Aries and Leo moon. I'll probably do donation stuff, like personal stuff, but don't hold me to that. It's just when I seem to have the most energy. Right, give us the Whispers of Love card anyway. And if you're watching this and it's long past the time, then it's already been, so ignore all the bits about donating. Right, so right, I'm done. I can't. Listen, my peeps, my spiritual team are blowing my fucking mind. First of all, 27 on the card, 27th of January might be significant for something. Might already be an anniversary of a passing, a birthday, or it could be something specials coming around that time, because the word coming came out, like, you know, spiritual connection. I'm blown away. The card I've pulled from this deck that I've not used in ages says spiritual connection, which is what I kept referring to the twin flame journey as throughout the whole pick a pile card, because it's the one that seems to make the most sense for covering everybody, you know, because it's like some twin flames can be married, some can already be in a partnership, not a lot though, I might add, and especially if you're finding people on YouTube, there are some, but there's not a lot, and I can tell who's real and I can tell who's not. That's just part of my gift. And by the way, there's some really huge ones that are absolutely, put it this way, right? Again, I'm not going to say that's at my throat chakra's going funny, because it's like, it's the truth though. Some massive channels which are claiming they're real, they're not, okay? Like, they're just not. Some are that I've seen. It's usually smaller channels, which we're talking like around the sort of 1,000 mark, or even a couple of thousand or whatever, or less, 100. They're probably the real ones, to be honest. And yeah, big huge ones that are very sparkly and big massive kind of twin flame this, twin flame that, they're probably not. Yeah, they're probably not. But again, it's not gospel. Just trust your own discernment. I mean, there might be some that are huge that are real that would do, but it's highly unlikely. So a relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. Wow. I'm really hungry now as well. Right, so, and that might mean something, and I'm really hungry, so somebody's really hungry for something. Right, and the book just opened up at the page. I'm blown away by that. Right, so a relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. Everything happens for a reason, and that's what my tattoo means. Oh, I can't really show it, but if you're interested, along with other things. Some people come into you, actually, right, I'm going to be honest with you, right? So this tattoo I got, like, I don't know, 10 years ago, maybe more than that. Oh, you can't even see all of it, right? But it's a butterfly, it's a wee man, it basically means, right, this is my transformation of going from a girl into a woman, which I think has happened now, guys. But I mean, who knows? I'm joking. I know some people think I'm younger than what I am, but I'm 37. The other one means origin of man, and the other one means fate. And I put these two tattoos, so I made my own tattoo, basically. You know, I like to be different. And I remember at the time there was another bit I could add into it that means whoever it is you end up spending your life with, it was fated. You were always meant to. So if you think about it, even way back then, before I fully knew what my purpose was, because when I got that tattoo, I wouldn't have known that as strongly. I probably had some sort of sense of it. So yeah, I didn't add that bit of the tattoo in yet, but there's time yet, guys. There's time. Never give up. Right. So, right, where did we get to? Right, so I'm going to read this bit again. Everything happens for a reason. Some people come into your life to help you learn a lesson, and they will make a real impact in your life. And I'd just like to say that also, and that's definitely your twin flame if you've met your twin flame, or it will be when you meet them. But that's karmic partners too. Even the shitty lessons that you've had with people in your life, you will have had some happy times, and you were meant to be with them. You know what I mean? I feel people really need to hear that at this point, whether it be with a lover, a primary partner, or a relationship for growth. And again, that's a polite way of saying a shitty thing, isn't it? A relationship for growth. It makes you who you are. Spiritual connection is important to you now. This card, and isn't that amazing that I like? Look, this is the thing that I've seen. It's Alex Miles, I think is her name. And again, it's like I don't even follow her on social media, but I've seen it somewhere. And it's look, that's it. It's that thing that I've seen. It's like talking about, in fact, well, I just read it. January the 8th, Venus star point, opening a love passion portal. By the way, can I just say, take this with a pinch of salt, because some of these are shite. Like, but I'm not saying I don't follow a lot of these people. I've not been on my Instagram and Facebook for over a month now. I think it's like 6 weeks. But this does feel with what I was being told. Opening a love passion portal, a closing of 8 years of karmic love, the kiss of the sun of Venus. As Venus, the goddess of love, by the way, that's very strong in my chart, moves through the solar system. She aligns with the sun over a period of 8 years, traces out a magnificent 5-pointed star in the sky. Today, Venus reaches a star point, marking a major celestial event, the most magical day for love, passion, and romance. So that's what I say. Hopefully, some people were getting it on and having amazing connections and shit like that. Let us know, because somebody should have been getting some, is what I'm saying. I'm joking. That's just my humorous part. I'm being serious because this is serious spiritual connection. But again, that's part of it. Deep emotional wound surfacing, nostalgia, forgiveness, which is really what I've been going on about a lot. Letting go of old resentment, pain, relationships, deepening, more transparency, feeling empowered, declarations of love. Boom. Right. Where did we get to now? This card very gently reminds you to allow the universe to support you. Oh my God. And that's basically saying what that one's just said. You might be trying to control aspects of your life that are not within your power. When a connection has a spiritual basis, nurture it with love and surrender. And that's why within the twin flame journey, you do have to, like you say, you have to have unconditional love for yourself and for your twin flame, but that could take a while for people to get there. But you do have to surrender, because with a lot of these with all of these connections, it's the right person, wrong time, basically. And not always. At some point, it will then become the right time, but that can take years for some people. But in a situation, put a situation in the hands of the divine and ask for the outcome to be the highest good of all involved, which is why I say that with everything that I do. You've always got to put that out there, the highest good of all involved. And that even means karmic people, right? It doesn't just mean the highest good of you and your twin flame. It's the highest good of everyone involved. We need to have love for everyone. That's when you can tell it's the guide talking through me that's like, all about love and compassion, because that can be a hard thing to do, but you should always strive for it. A situation may be asking you to stretch yourself. Exactly. I don't know if I will have read it at some point, but I've not read it in years. Know that you are going, oh my God, it's on page 44 too, and that's what this card is, 44. So somebody must be 44, or maybe your twin flame's 44, I don't know. Know that you're going to grow and expand during this phase, but try not to lose yourself. Communicate your needs and wants and listen to what is being shared. So that goes with communicate your needs and wants to karmic partners, where you need to do that, being of integrity, tell the truth. Communicate your needs and wants to your twin flame, where that applies, or both. Two people look intently into each other's eyes, revealing the deep trust that exists between them. Now, if you watch the pick appel, you'll see I went on about that the two people didn't seem to be able to look in each other's eyes, which is interesting that this is saying to do it. Again, because it's looking at yourself. When it's your true twin flame, you're looking at yourself, and it's like, fuck, this is weird. It's like when you look at yourself in the mirror, you're like, oh, like for a long time, like an awkward kind of staring at yourself. It can be it feels like someone's going to jump out at you sometimes, I think. Their gaze exemplifies their strong connection. A cord that seems to originate from the crown chakra connects the two individuals and illustrates their strengthening spiritual bond. Take a moment to consider the unity that exists even when you're at odds with one another. Consider how much can be revealed through love and understanding. And boom, right, I'm definitely finishing there. But that's what I'm saying about is it's like you are at odds with each other at some point. If you know who your twin flame is, you just want to run the hell away because it feels that weird and it feels intense. Even if, yeah, at some point if you really like, again, there's a very strong sexual connection. Sometimes the uncomfortable feelings can override the sexual attraction because it's just like fucking hell, like you're getting on with everyday life and this is just too much. So yeah, that's, you know, and again, they're getting me to describe that for people that are new to this journey and they're maybe not sure what's going on. They've just maybe pick up 3 random cards that are sitting here. Love who you are, back to what you love, and treasure your loved ones. Yeah, so again, get to know yourself well, and then the more you know yourself, the more you will be more comfortable with even the thought of being near your twin flame, whether you know who they are or not. Right, I'm going to end it there. Please like, comment, subscribe. Definitely let me know if this helped you in some sort of way. If you want a personal message and you're watching this in real time, which you will be because I'm going to publish it right now, then use the donate button to donate in advance, and I'll be on. It's now 90 minutes from now because it's just about to be half. Fucking hell! So I've made this about half an hour or something. I don't know how long it is. But yeah, I'll be on 9 o'clock UK time, so Google that to see when it is for you. But other than that, I'll see you when I come on soon. And if you're watching this on replay, then I just hope that this helped you, and I'll be on another time to do donation reads. So see you later, guys.